James Keen's hard-to-believe true story is tailor-made for Hollywood. He's the son of a former police officer and went from high school football star to prolific drug dealer in the Chicago area. And when he was arrested and slapped with a 10-year prison sentence, his story was really just beginning. Keen shares his true story in the new book, In with the Devil, a fallen hero, a serial killer, and a dangerous bargain for redemption. And here to discuss the book and more are its two authors, James Keen and Hillel Levin. Welcome both to Chicago tonight. First of all, James, tell us about your life. How did you go from being a star athlete in high school, I mean, you played in the final and state championship football game, you were a running back, as I believe, to drug dealer? How did that happen?
You know, Phil, that's a good question. When I was a young guy, it just seemed like that was what everybody in the area was doing, and it's just something that started to develop, and it happened, and I grew into it.
Well, in 1998, you were 10 months into a 10-year sentence in federal prison in Milan, Michigan, and you were suddenly pulled out by the prosecutor who prosecuted you on the drug charge, and he made you an offer. What was that offer?
Well, it was something that was not what I expected, that's for sure. I thought that he was going to come to me and ask me to do some type of cooperation, work with him on something else. And he came to me and he basically asked me if I would help them with an ongoing investigation that they had with a guy that was a suspected serial killer.
And when he came to see you, he brought you a folder, and what was inside that folder?
He sat across from me like you are now, and he had a manila envelope accordion type file, and he slid it across to me, and I opened it up and I looked at it, and my first picture that I seen was a picture of a dead girl. And I thought, well, what's this all about? Looked to the next page, there was another dead girl. And I thought, oh my gosh, these guys are trying to pin something on me that I didn't do. I mean, what is this all about? And at that point is when he himself told me what it was about, and I was pretty amazed at what the story was at that point.
And I'll pick up the story from there. What was it that the prosecutor was after?
Well, the reason they had to go to this extent was that, on the one hand, investigators thought Larry Hall, the suspected serial killer, was guilty of at least 20 murders of young women. But on the other hand, back in his home state in Indiana, people thought he was innocent. In fact, at his murder trial, police were even ready to testify in his defense.
And so you were asked to do what then? What did you wind up doing?
Well, they asked me if I would go into one of the more tougher, dangerous, most maximum security prisons in the United States and go undercover and befriend him in the prison and see if I couldn't get him to give me solid confessions to the murders. And